Greetings. Just going to do a little video to share some ideas and some things that we did on our pool, which we're loving so far from Costco. We're in Arizona, and what is it? End of July, I think it is. Middle of July. Who knows? But we're up around 112 degrees, and it didn't take about one day for all of this water, 6,000 gallons, I believe, to turn into a big bathtub, and we knew it was only going to get worse. So after looking at different umbrellas and things like that that would provide a certain amount of shade for a couple of people while you're in the pool, we decided to do this, which will provide more shade for the water and hopefully keep the temperature down a little bit. And it's kind of cool when you're inside. It doesn't look like the screen is going to keep much sun out, but it's actually, I think it's like a 70%. I used it on our carport also, and it works really, really well. It is from Harbor Freight, which I know a lot of people have sworn off Harbor Freight, but in the last 10 years or whatever, their products are really just kicking ass. A lot of their stuff's better than the big name stuff, and obviously it's a lot cheaper. All right, so off of that horse, anyways, so what this is 20-foot sticks of 1-inch PVC. In hindsight, I think that 3/4 inch would have been plenty. There was plenty of tension on these zip ties, which are just Amazon, UV rated, so they'll be a little bit better in the sun anyway. Maybe as they start popping off one by one, I'll start replacing them one by one. But I really didn't want to use hose clamps just because I'm a cheap ass, which is why I'm making this video, because you're probably a cheap ass too. But there would not be as much tension with 3/4 inch Schedule 40 PVC. The 20-foot lengths are not carried in all of the Home Depots and Lowe's and wherever else you are in the country, whatever those go by. So you either have to have them ordered to the store or find out which store in your location does stock them, because some do, some don't. And let's see what else. This isn't the prettiest solution, but we have rocks, and obviously didn't want to put the pool right on the rocks, so we were thinking plywood, but plywood has gotten so stupid expensive, just like everything else. So this is just that foam Artec insulation. It's 1/2 inch, and it does a real nice job. You can feel some bumps and curvature with your feet inside the pool, but nothing jagged, nothing sharp. So I think it was a good choice, although not the most aesthetically pleasing choice. Let's see. I made this little quick modification to our ladder here because these guys would hit on this, and I didn't want it cutting the vinyl, so I just drilled some new holes, and now it has style, baby. And the pump is pretty cool. It's a sand filter pump. A long time ago, I had an above ground pool that had one of those paper filter pumps, and it more or less made me swear off above ground pools, but this is a pretty cool setup. The instructions totally suck. So there are a lot of other videos on YouTube that kind of walk you through it, show you what all these different hieroglyphics are for, and when they should and should not be used. So thank you for those videos, all of you that provided them, and you can search those out. There's plenty there. Yeah, I think that's about it. The pool is pretty easy to put up, no tools required. I'm a guy who designs things and builds things for decades now, and I'm always impressed when I see a good design that's also made to be shipped and then put together and be a good design that doesn't require tools. That's pretty cool. But anyway, I have a tendency to get wordy, so there's my 48 Warthog. Okay. And humble shop. All right, go get yourself a pool, get yourself some shade. Cheers.